Still feel like celebrating Mother's Day? You Grinch! Here we have a guilt-ridden, bitter mother, Naomi. We have Rebecca, a manipulative, cunning mother with much regrets. And then you have Mrs. Zebedee, an ambitious mother, crushed by disappointment. And then Hagar, a single mother in despair and misery. And then the fifth mother, a sincere mother, but with a broken heart. If I'm doing all this to celebrate Mother's Day, I am really messing up, right? Nevertheless, let me give you 5 reasons to celebrate this day. As for Hagar, her son didn't die. Angel was sent, opened her eyes, and she was able to see an oasis, a well of water. Not only that, God will make a promise with Hagar, saying that I will make him into a great nation. And today, Arabs look to him as their main pillar. God took care of him. As for Rebekah, her younger son was not murdered by her older son. Esau never got to do it. In fact, her manipulation notwithstanding, her younger son became the founding father of Israel. Not too shabby. As for Naomi, Naomi tops that. How? She had another son. Ruth 4:16, Naomi has a son by way of her daughter-in-law Ruth remarrying Boaz, and when they had a kid, that kid was reckoned unto Naomi, grandmother, as her son. That son, Obed, became the grandfather of King David. And it is from the line of King David that we get Jesus Christ. Naomi tops them all. And Miss Zebedee, her younger son, John, became one of the pillars of the church. Not only that, younger son John's 5 books are included in the all-time bestseller. So don't cry for Mrs. Zebedee. And Eunice, don't cry for either. 2 books in that bestseller bear her son's name, 1 Timothy and 2 Timothy. Like 1 Ryan, 2 Ryan, like that would be in the 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy. Not too shabby, right? Not only that, her son would become the pastor of the Ephesian church. Let me bring it home. Their lives were far from idyllic. So much so that none of us actually want to trade our life with theirs. But amid their mistakes and sufferings, quote, the Lord worked out everything for his own end, end of quote, Proverbs 16:4. God is sovereign. Whether through his permissive will or decretive will, he got it all done, weaving through their mistakes and their sufferings. Do you still have your mother? Anyone here reminds you of your mom? If your mom is more like Rebecca or Naomi, you need to forgive her in Jesus. If she is like Eunice and Naomi as well, you need to comfort her. In fact, all 5, including Rebecca. And while you're at it, you need to validate her. Not because she was batting 1,000, but she did enough with what she could. You're here, aren't you? Of course, you need to pray for her every day. And lastly, you need to depend on God. Because your mother, your father, they ain't enough.